Hi everybody, this is Lisa from Person County Senior Center, and I'm showing you a craft that is going to enable you to save your summer memories. So let's get started right here with a jar, a glass jar that we're going to turn into a so-called beach jar. And what I have done is taken a Mount Olive pickle jar. I think that these probably make the best because they're good size. It has a nice wide opening in here, and we can very easily cover up this part of the lid with something creative, which I'll show you in just a little bit. But if you want to keep your beach memories alive of your summer vacation, you can start by using any type of empty jar, big, small, whatever suits your purpose. But I think this is a great way to start off with adding some memories from our vacation. Like, for instance, a little family photo that I have here that was taken from a recent beach visit with all of my family members. And we're going to start off by adding some sand and then putting in the photo with that. So this is a bag of sand from the beach. And I'm going to fill this jar up about that far. And I'm going to add a couple of shells that you can just pick up. Maybe you went beach combing while you're on vacation and you found some neat little treasures that were left in the edge of the surf. So I'll put a few of those in, and you don't have to worry about the placement of those because just a random, just throw them in and let them go where they land is always the best way to do that. Here is a larger shell that I'm going to add in there as well. And I also have a piece of driftwood, and it's just a little short piece. I think it makes about the right size, and I'm going to lodge that down in the sand. Just for a little bit of color, I have some glass beads. These can be found at one of the dollar stores around in the area. So I'm going to add some blue to remind me of the ocean waves, and maybe also some clear white ones in there just to add a little interest, and just push those in and let them fall anywhere. I also have some sea glass, and I purchased this also from one of the local dollar stores. Usually it comes in a little net bag like this, so very inexpensive to purchase that and add a little more interest to your beach jar. So put that in with the shells, the beads, and the driftwood. And if you really want to place some of your items, then take something like a popsicle stick or any type of stick that you can find, something long enough, a spoon or something like that, to get down in there. So I have put all of my elements into my beach jar, and this is what it's looking like so far. So next, I'm going to add a photo of the whole family, and I'm going to lodge that right in on top of the sand. And as you can see, it's just white on the back side, but I have that going in there. I'm going to just pull that stick apart so it doesn't rest in front of my photo too much. And there we go. So the next thing that I'm going to do to my jar is I'm going to decorate the top lid. And this is a very simple technique using a napkin or any paper, any thin sheer paper, tissue paper will do. I like sticking with the nautical colors. As you can see, this has like a motif on it that looks like some sea coral, some seaweed or something like that. And the blue and the green color scheme of this napkin helps cover up the green lid as well. So you can't even tell that it was originally a pickle jar. So what I'm going to do is add this on top of my jar. And just to show you how that works, the process of using Mod Podge on top of your lid with a napkin is very simple and an easy way to get a great decorative effect. So you put the Mod Podge on top and put the napkin on your lid, and it totally sticks right now. So I'm going to go around the edges with some more Mod Podge and wrap the napkin around those edges as well. And it's okay if it's not exactly smooth, because we'll come back over top of that with another layer and we'll make it totally sealed. Okay, and you do need a few minutes to let this dry. But once you get that wrapped and it does dry a little bit, you can go back and cover the top of this lid with your Mod Podge. And I like to use foam brushes for this because they're wide enough to make quick work of it, and they're very easy to clean, or you can just throw them out because they can be disposable as well. So what I would do is let this dry a little bit, and then I'm going to take some scissors and just trim off around the edges right here. You can also fold the edges down under the lid like this and see how that sticks with all the Mod Podge on it. And then it can go right onto your jar. So let that dry for about 10 minutes or so. But other than that, this is almost done. My hands are a little messy right now, but I'm going to show you the finishing touch of this. I just want to remember what year this little beach vacation was taken and where it was. So I'm wrapping a tag that I have that's attached to some twine. I'm wrapping that around the top of this jar. And I'm going to knot it and pull that tight. And let me just make sure that this is positioned. So there we have it. We have our beach jar, our memory jars. If you even want to maybe use a little bigger size jar, you could even put a set of tiny fairy lights, battery operated lights in here, just to light it up some. And then this is something that you can just keep forever on your shelf, and always remember your beach vacation and your beach memories. And it's also a great project to do together with your grandkids. So I hope that this has inspired you to be a memory keeper and keep all those beach memories, right at bay, so that you can always remember how much fun it was. So I hope you're having a great summer, and we hope to see you soon at Person County Senior Center.